All right, hey guys, it's Audrey and Vera, and we just rounded out a video about fitness, and now we're just gonna dive right into food. And this is gonna be like a confessional. Like, I feel like a priest should be sitting next to me because I'm going to
with holy water just throwing at you with his wine.
Satan, Satan.
5 Hail Marys to our fathers.
I'm bad. I'm not okay. I mean, this morning at
well, first of all, you gotta start off. You wanted to do your shake.
I was allergic.
Which I was against. I was against you doing these shakes.
So I tried this. I bought this like $130 cleanse.
Right.
And
I guess that's what it's called. It was like a shake.
Yeah, it was. It was a shake in the morning.
Okay.
And then you had to go gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free, caffeine-free.
She thinks she's Kate Hudson with a personal chef and a personal nutritionist. She doesn't do these alone.
I was like, should I have bell peppers for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Because I don't know what else would qualify
and
for
poppy
this meal.
seeds just on your tongue.
And like chia
and
seeds.
Salt.
And,
Can I eat sea salt?
And ice. I could have endless ice, like ice for days.
And lemon wedges, just suck on it.
I couldn't handle it, but I ended up...
You'd be 2 pounds.
Well then, maybe I should.
Maybe that's your new diet, the lemon wedge diet.
I ended up having a severe allergic reaction to the shake, and I'm just coming down from it. You had to see what I looked like yesterday. My whole face was inflamed. Oh my God. So God was saying to me, Vera,
don't do
this cleanse. This cleanse is evil.
And we know people do them, but I mean, I just don't. I mean, listen, it's not like you and I eat super duper clean. I mean, It's not like we're eating everything where we know where it comes from, but we are conscious of it. So it's not like you and I are eating crap the second we wake up to the second we go to bed.
We also go for a burger. If you put fries in front of me, I have no self-control.
And we don't have, I don't have like a set eating schedule. So like in the morning, I'll talk to you, like I'll eat breakfast maybe quickly. And then all of a sudden it's 3 o'clock. I'm like, why am I like ravenous?
That's you.
That's me. But then for dinner, I'll have like 15 helpings.
Yeah.
So I mean, like how I spread it out isn't smart. But you and I don't eat like horrifically.
I don't think I eat horrifically, but I don't make the best choices when I'm out. So when I'm in my house, I cook correctly for my family, and I was just texting for like an hour with my husband. I did like a gluten-free thing for like 2 months, like really quick stint, and I told my husband on the airplane today that I think we need to introduce that back in a little bit, not 100%.
So you stayed away from all gluten after that, or no, with the kids?
No, I mean we've gone back.
Oh, you bring it back in a little bit.
I want to go back to going gluten-free a little bit. Like during that time I bought all my kids gluten-free snacks.
Yeah.
Nothing in the house, like anything for them to like nosh on was gluten-free, and it was very expensive. But I was like reading studies about attention. And they say there's a link for kids because one of my children is I sort of gave
I mean, one of my children. I don't want to say names, Natalie.
One of my children, I tried really hard. So Natalie has some issues in school with attention and staying on top
that there would be a correlation.
And I have read countless times that there is some correlation with gluten and attention.
My son Alex is probably like that. Yes. He's off the wall.
So I said to my husband, I'm not saying gluten-free for life.
Right.
I'm just saying when we can choose it, let's choose it. So today at the airport there was like a gluten-free like nut muffin.
Yeah.
And it was like $1.50 more. It was like from some bakery in Brooklyn. And I was like, well, this is what I'm gonna eat. Like it costs more, it's smaller, it's annoying. But I'm gonna start to choose that, you know, if I can.
Right.
I will also have Wendy's if I want to have Wendy's. I'm not saying
that. Not have a Frosty.
Right. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to bring it back. Like snacks for Caleb, like the little Annie's, like bunnies and whatnot. I'm gonna buy them gluten free again. It's so expensive, but I feel like if you're gonna spend something on anything, it should be your food. So
I was just having this conversation. My son William he gets migraines every now and then.
Yeah.
And he came home and I said to him, I'm like, you know what, I said, I'm just looking, and I'm not a nutritionist and I'm not an expert. I'm just his mother, and I'm just trying to think like logically. I'm like, if I look at the food that you eat, he came home and I made him ravioli. I gave him a big, like 2 glasses of water. I gave him a cheese stick and I gave him apple slices. And within like an hour, he had his color back. He was completely perked up.
Oh, good.
And I was like, okay, William, I'm like, I know that you're not eating. I'm like, but I don't think the food that you're putting in your body is the kind of food I said, obviously I feel like it's having an effect on your body. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you had waffles for breakfast, which is great, but he has them plain with no syrup, no like fruit, nothing on it, just plain. I like it's toast. I'm like, for snack, he has the saltine crackers, Ritz crackers, like he loves those. He has Tostito chips. I'm like,
No,
but you're not.
carbs.
I'm like, you're not eating like I said. He goes, but you gave me an apple, and I'll have the apple at school. I'm like, no, that's not my point. I'm like, you need to have in your body more fruits, more vegetables.
Yes.
I'm like the cheese stick, you're having this calcium, like these like the Chobani yogurt sticks. They have those every day. I'm like, that's good. You're putting in your body.
Yes.
I'm like, but then you're putting all these empty calories in.
Yes.
And I'm like, and I feel like it's definitely having like a total effect on his body. He's not putting peanut butter on the crackers.
Right.
So I just said I literally, when I saw this quick change in him yesterday, I had the same talk with my husband last night.
Yeah.
I'm like, for dinner tonight, let's make like burgers. We get like 90% lean meat.
Yes.
I'm like, let's really make sure what we're cooking for
It's
them.
important.
Because it starts with us.
I agree.
So look at this whole health video turned into like our
helping
kids.
our
See what
children.
happens?
I know.
See what
And
happens?
that's the mom in us. But I think when we care about ourselves,
Yes.
it trickles down into our family. I mean, I could show you my whole text messages. I said, I want to do this for our kids. Like,
Right. That makes sense.
And I said, and then when they go to the party, they can have whatever they
Right, they
want.
can have what
I
they
don't
want.
care. I'm not going to be that mom that's going to be like, you can't have that cake.
Right, right.
Like, no, have the cake. But when you're in my house,
Right, we're gonna try to eat
we're
balanced.
going to eat the
and
right
all.
way. Yeah. I mean, and, you know, I
It's
got rid of
true.
all the bars, like, you know, those, like,
Yeah.
anything like that. We said, let's stop because it's just
Yeah.
200 calories of, like, nothing.
I know.
Like, nothing. It's like nonsense what they're
And our
eating.
kids are active, so it's not like our kids
Yeah,
are like
your
couch
kids are
potatoes,
very
but your
active,
kids
yeah.
are too.
No,
Our
my
kids are
kids
not
are
on the
not.
couch nonstop.
No, your kids are, like, super
But like I
active.
even said to him, I'm like, you know, the amount that you're working out, like it's not balancing out. I'm like, no wonder why you're tired. No wonder why you're pale.
Yeah.
You don't have enough food in your body.
Yes.
But he thinks he does.
No.
So we're completely reintroducing the whole like
This is great.
eating system in our family. So
I love it. We should
healthy eating. We're gonna update each other on
and
this.
we should also, like, if you see a good recipe, we should
Yes.
share it on, like, let's make this a thing where we're sharing.
And you guys
stuff
send
online.
us stuff too that
Yes.
you think is great for not only our kids but for us. Bring into your family smoothies, whatever it is.
Anything.
Send it our way.
So we're online on social media, Audrey and Vera. You can find us everywhere, including Snapchat, just in case you just
Just
joined.
we're obsessed with now.
We're a little obsessed with Snapchat. And then that's it. We have a couple more videos to do, so I hope you stick around.